Good morning. I'm Joseph Nubbs with Visions Meet, and today we're part of the Mike Smith vlog and at the YMCA. As we've mentioned, he gets involved in many marathons throughout the communities and for causes that he cares about. And we're so happy to be a part of this. Thank you and have a great day. Be well. Mike, last week we talked some in regards to three of your interests and even passions of who you are. And here we're here again just for you to elaborate on some of those topics of the history of the funeral home, your running, and also your faith.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've combined, you do things and you combine a lot of them together. And so you're doing, it seems odd, but you're doing a lot of them at the same time. One of the things I do is when I go to the to the YMCA here in Port Huron, there's a lot of our community that uses the Y. All cross sections of our community use the YMCA, and so I'm excited to be campaign chair for the Y fundraiser coming up in the spring. I'm going to be the chair of that, and it's basically fundraising for the Y so it can continue some of the programs to help the youth in our area that wouldn't otherwise have access to the Y. And so that being said, so it has sort of one of my passions is the physical activity for the youngsters to get into that makes them feel wonderful. It makes you feel good as a person of giving of yourself, of would be your time, your talent, or your treasure. And so, these types of programs are always available to get involved with at the Y. And I was fortunate enough here last week to watch some kids in the Catch Kids program from Garfield School participate at Garfield School with this program where the YMCA comes right to the school and puts on this program where they keep these kids occupied with physical activity, healthy eating. The physical activity includes exercise and also some things to keep their mind stimulated as well. And that's about an hour and a half after school. And then they also meet at the Y, and so I met them at the Y the one day here last week, and they went through a program there also with swimming. So it's an important program, and it really brings out the humanity in you to want to help people and to do things for these kids. And so look for me coming up here soon, fundraising for the YMCA. Because it's an important program.
Mike, just as you were talking, it jumped off the page for me in listening that maybe when we're younger we think of our lives as linear departments. Now I'll go to work, now I'll go jog, and now I'll sit in front of the TV. Right in your conversation a few minutes ago, you talked about how it intertwines. Here you're involved in fitness, and now you have to be an example. There's kids in front of you and they're going through that. And so this inner smile came, I felt, in the balance of life and how we continue to merge into becoming.
Yeah, well, I mean, as you get older, I suppose it all comes together. Everything that you do is all interconnected, and you can't have your life without your faith being interconnected into it, and what you feel and who you are becomes a part of everything. So if it's funeral service that I do, which is a real human experience between humans to share with one another, and from helping out maybe at the Y or some other group in town to the physical activity that I do, and you do with friends or colleagues and family members. It's all it's all really interconnected because it's our humanness that connects us initially, but then you start to do these things together, and your faith is really the underlying current through all those, and is woven through everything that you do. So that has been important to me, and it's been fun to learn more about and to search more about.
So 10K, that was a 10K. That was a personal record, I think, for me, 43 minutes. So that's about 7 minutes a mile, I'm thinking. I started out way too fast, and I got caught by Mike Eckert. And I think Dr. Overmeyer got me to it at the end. And there's a woman there, I don't know her name, but I think she finished second overall. So, what a blast. People still finishing. My wife is still out there, so I probably got to go running with her or I'll get in trouble. So,